how would you guys feel about the Browns' chances if Baker Mayfield did have to start early this season?
I'd feel just the same as I feel right now. I feel like Baker Mayfield's as competent and as ready to go as Tyrod Taylor. And when you take a quarterback first overall, Aikman said it last night, the expectation is you can play. Like, they took him over Sam Darnold, they took him over Josh Allen, they took him over Josh Rosen, they took him over Lamar Jackson. It can go on and on. If he has to play, so what? That's it. You're the first overall pick in the NFL draft. There's a long history, whether it be Andrew Luck taking a team to the playoffs as a first overall pick, whether it be RG3 as the second overall pick, taking a team to the playoffs in his rookie year, whether it be last year Deshaun Watson doing it. It shouldn't be like the stage is too big. He was built for this. He's the first overall pick. Get in there and play. Sorry, buddy.
No, I get what you're saying, Strays, and I understand him being the number one overall pick, and you named all the quarterbacks. That's fine. But as many stories that you'll come up with in your head and say, look at these rookies that played at an unbelievable level their rookie season. You know how many stories we have to complement that and say, well, Trey, you know how many guys didn't fulfill expectations?
Not ideal. You don't want them to have to play.
All I'm saying is, I don't care if you're number 1 or 32 in the picks in the first round as quarterbacks. I don't care if you're first round or last round. Just like in life, sometimes youth can be at a disadvantage. So the fact that Tyrod has been in this league, the fact that he understands the playbook a little bit more and has a grasp on it, the fact that his head coach has sat there and said that this is his team. I know it seems like Hugh might be more in love with Tyrod than he is Baker. Hugh drafted Baker and kind of shocked the world when he did it. So he has a great appreciation for Baker. All I'm saying is, you're saying I feel the same way. I don't. I feel like Tyrod Taylor has a better chance of leading this team this year. Baker has a better chance of turning this organization around in the future. Those are two separate categories, and that's how I see this thing playing out.
I think we got a flash last night of what the Browns want to be, and I think it's about their defense. So I would say this in favor of Tyrod. I almost think they want to be built like the Bills were last year, which is just rush the hell out of the passer, have good secondary, and just have a quarterback who doesn't kill us. You know, Baker could be great. Baker could be a Hall of Famer. He's going to have moments if he starts his rookie year where he kills you. He just is. I believe he is. He's going to throw bad picks.
Peyton Manning had those games.
Of course. Troy Aikman himself knows what it's like to be number 1 and have a really rough rookie year. Baker might be really good, but as a freewheeling player as he is, he's going to have some dumb plays. Tyrod's biggest fault is his biggest credit, too, that he is conservative, and he does not throw downfield a lot, but that could win games. I think this team, I saw Myles Garrett last night, and I'm having, never mind Nick Foles, I'm having visions of a black Steelers jersey with number 7 in the end zone. Like, that's how the Browns want to go after it. And I think Tyrod might be a little better, albeit conservative, for the Browns to actually win right now.
Yeah, has Baker done anything to really outplay Tyrod, whatever you want to call him?
He's looked good.
He's looked okay.
Yeah.
He's looked okay. He's looked good, and I'm not criticizing a rookie. I can't imagine what that would be like. But when that injury happened, my first concern was if he has to. He's had no reps with the ones.
Yeah.
Hugh has said no. So Hugh has been so loyal to Tyrod and championing him that I'd be worried. That would be my concern with him starting.
Fair.
What chemistry do you have with any of the ones? You haven't practiced with them.
Yeah, let alone
you're not out there in preseason action with them. So you week 1 starting, rolling out there, no bueno.
It's true. The commitment from Hugh, he is running that playbook.
But
this
to what
is
detriment?
the guy. And maybe
should they have given him some time?
It almost blew up in his face last night.
And I think
he got hurt, they'd be screwed.
I think if you're making the argument for Baker's side, you'd say, well, if he's playing with the one, he's playing with better talent. He's playing with the better receivers and offensive line and the running backs. But I just still feel like this is Tyrod's team, and I hope that he's healthy. If not, throw the young fella out there. See what it's like if he handles the fire or not. Baker is the number 1 draft pick overall, so eventually he's going to get that chance.